Hello, I'm Bishop Whalen, and I'm grateful to Michael Deegan and everyone in the Department of Education for this opportunity to check in, see how you're doing, say hello, and most importantly, to say thank you. Thank you for the way in which the dedication that marks every day of the life of a Catholic school continues even when, sadly, our schools have to be shut down for a while. But that means education doesn't stop. Let's face it, we're learning a lot new, especially about technology. I'm not sure if this video is gonna work. I didn't even know you could do a video on the phone. I'm very happy with my chalk holder. Especially, I would get a kick out of the way the first few weeks of school, the freshmen would all think it was a vape. But as we do this together, as we work through this together, as we walk through this together, these days, difficult though they may be, can be an opportunity to renew in each of us why we're part of Catholic education. Why we walk into the classroom and make it work every day. Why as dedicated staff, we make sure that all the background stuff without which a school can't run is run and run well. And why principals try to pull it together even though there are days you wonder why it's all coming apart. You know, this week we celebrate the Feast of the Annunciation. And really this week, this very different week, we're very much like Mary. Mary wasn't sure why Gabriel showed up. Mary wasn't sure what Gabriel was talking about. Mary wasn't sure if she could do it. It's right there in Luke's gospel. But what's very important, what isn't in Luke's gospel, is exactly where the Annunciation took place in Nazareth. All it says is it took place in Nazareth. Our Eastern brothers and sisters, those in the Greek churches, the Ruthenian, the Ukrainian rites, their tradition is that the Annunciation took place at the town well. It was in the midst of Mary's everyday work that she heard the call, asked the question, and accepted the invitation of being the mother of Jesus. Well, we do that every day. Every day when we walk into the school building and we try it one more time, hoping that it's going to work, having planned it out all so well, and as we all know, and we know now very well these days, those plans can come apart. But like Mary, we say yes. We say, okay, God, I'm not quite sure where it's going. I'm not quite sure if I've got what it takes, but I know that you walk with us. And because of that, it's not only going to work, but we're going to come to a deeper appreciation of who Jesus is in one another. Do you find yourself wondering how the students in your classes are doing? Do you find yourself worrying about them a little bit? Do you find yourself thinking of certain ones who you know have a home life that maybe is tough enough on a bad day, but you really wonder how it's going now? Well, first, be grateful for that. Be grateful for that because that's a reminder to you and to me of just how much we care, why we do this, and that we do it really well, maybe especially at the tough moments. Do you find yourself worried about your colleagues, about the other people on the faculty and the staff, the people who with you make it work for our kids each day? Be grateful for that because, let's be honest, there are days we drive each other crazy, but we are there for each other, especially in times such as now. And do you find yourself worrying and praying for your own family? That's because we're all teachers, not just in the classroom, but at home. And for that reason, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for putting up with all the changes and the chaos. Thank you for making it work, even though it may be long distance and online. But let's face it, we all have all our students still in our hearts. You're in my prayers. Your students are in my prayers. Let's pray for one another. And as we check in over the next few days, always remember, God and Mary are watching over us.